going to settle something today. People ask all the time, how long does it take me to get a black belt? The answer is, it depends. Now, within the Black Sun Renaissance, we don't have black belts. I've got a three-tiered system of skill development. And we can go into that another time, but within Wing Chun, my home martial arts style right now, there are several levels, but still no black belts. In the karate systems I've studied previously, of course, there were black belts. I've attained black belts. This is just a marker. It's more designed for the teacher to be able to know where you're at than it is for you. It's not really any kind of a certification or anything like that. So let's get that off the plate first. The black belt is really saying, look, you've graduated high school, now you know the basics. That's all a black belt is saying. Now, does knowing the basics not amount to anything? Well, by no means. Knowing the basics amounts to a whole lot, and depending on how good of a student you are, and depending on how good your teacher was, and how good the materials you were studying were, the basics, the fundamentals might add up to a whole hell of a lot. And that's good. But just remember that once school is out, there's this whole world of experience that you have to get to really truly master what you're after. Getting the black belt is kind of like the academic portion. It's where you're learning the hows and whats and whys, but you're not learning all the contingencies. It's really set up in a mostly ideal kind of circumstance. So you need to get away from this idea that I need to achieve my black belt. I need to achieve my black belt. Don't worry about it. Learn what you need to learn and learn it to the best of your ability. To give you the most honest answer to how long it's going to take you, I would have to know so many unique variables, and to even be able to quantify those variables. That may not be possible in some cases. There are just simply too many unique variables to be able to tell you this is how long it will take, or this over here is how long it will take. It really depends. How often are you going to practice? How much rest time are you going to give it? How do you learn well? How do you learn best? Is the hands-on approach not working for you? Do you get too frustrated with somebody leaning over to you? Do you need to research through manuals and videos and internalize it that way? Usually no, but that is an option. There's a lot that you can learn on your own, and there is a lot you can learn through teachers and coaches. But none of it amounts to anything unless you can internalize the lessons. And if you're focused on getting all this out here, you're kind of forgetting that just piece by piece, you're pulling them in and internalizing them and making them part of your being, part of who you are, part of your understanding of the universe. And this doesn't apply only in martial arts. It applies to all movement practice. It applies to physical fitness. It applies to skill building. It applies to computer work and cooking and playing guitar and a million other things. Don't be in a rush. There's a famous quote, and it is by Wesley, the Wesleyan Presbyterian, is it? Priest. I'm not real good with religious people because I don't like religion. But anyway, he says something to the effect of, always make haste but never be in a hurry. This means move quickly and move directly and move with purpose and dedication, but don't be in a hurry to get where you're going. You're going to start cutting corners that shouldn't be cut. Are there ways to accelerate your learning? Absolutely. There are lots and lots of ways to accelerate your learning. And usually it requires a good knowledge of yourself and how you learn and ways that you can pick things apart and internalize the lessons. Once again, it comes down to internalizing the lessons. Usually that helps with the help of a coach or a good mentor. So stop asking, how long is it going to take? fuck how long it takes. It doesn't matter how long it takes. Just do your best at learning and internalizing the lessons and press forward. You'll get there, but you'll get there in your own time. Good journey.